3 things you're gonna do every day if you want to change your life in 60 days. I always see people posting like, oh, it's time to change my life, and then it's like 75 hard, and most of the time, hard challenges like that, people will just fail, and then their self-efficacy plummets, and then they're in a worse place than they were to start in believing that they can actually make a change in their life. So if you want to make a lasting change, it starts with the tiniest of tiniest habits. So I'm going to give you 3 today that you should be doing every day if you want your life to be completely different in 60 days. Probably going to see these habits at first and be like, how is that going to change my life? But just do it for 60 days and then tell me if you feel like a different person. I'm not saying you're going to have like a completely new life and be living in like your dream country and whatever, but you're probably going to feel a lot better as a human being. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to commit to something that you are going to do every single day for 60 days, and this can be absolutely anything. I'm currently on day 4 of doing this, and mine is reading a self-development book for 15 minutes a day, but yours could be going for a daily walk, 5 minutes of meditation, those habits that we hear all the time that are so good for us. Pick one and only one, and you are going to do that for 60 days. If you fail, try restarting, because you need to, have a little discipline with it. Number 2 is to put 10 minutes aside a day for the tasks that you always avoid. I am notorious for avoiding tasks that will literally take me 2 minutes, and I put them off for like a month. Like, if there's an email that takes me 2 minutes, but I don't need to actually send it for 3 weeks, I will send it on the last possible day. And all those little tasks boil up and create so much stress in our life and are just sitting in the back of our heads. So if you give yourself only 10 minutes every single day to just wipe out as many of those tasks as you can, I promise you, you will just feel so much better. Picking a weekly affirmation, I started this last week. The reason I'm doing weekly is because I honestly can't memorize a new affirmation every day, and I've been choosing pretty long ones. The trick though with picking an affirmation is you cannot pick something that you wholeheartedly do not believe about yourself, because it's just like, you're smart enough to know that you're telling yourself a lie, essentially. So pick one that feels right and feels like it's supporting you and steering your mind in a positive direction without kind of being toxic positivity or just unrealistic for yourself in this moment. This is the one I've been writing in my journal every day for the past week. And as you can see, it's something that just kind of helps you feel supported and affirmed without being something that's like toxic positivity, not focusing so much on something materialistic or something you really want to achieve, but rather just what are words that you need to hear in this moment that will help you get on the path to what you want to achieve. It's kind of steering away from something that seems unrealistic in this moment.
I do every day that turned my life from average to my dream life. Number 1 is I built a routine, and do not underestimate the power of a routine, and doing something every single day can literally transform your life. The first thing I do every single morning while I drink my coffee is I journal. I write my affirmations, my manifestations, things I'm grateful for. To me, this is the best way to start my day. I also like to make my bed first thing in the morning. I'm completing a task and I'm checking it off my list, and I feel more accomplished right off the bat. And then comes movement, moving my body every single day, even if it's just for a walk. It does not need to be long. I just do 20 minutes of a walk and that's it, and I just feel so good. Next is habit stacking, meaning combining things I need to do, like getting ready, doing dishes, with like listening really good podcasts, inspirational talks, even higher frequency music, and checking off multiple things at once. I feel good. It makes me feel so much better while raising my vibration even higher. Understanding that inner work never really ends, and I'm always going to be learning new things and bettering myself in every single aspect of my life. I used to always rush my night routine and just wanted to get it over with, especially like my skincare, but now it's something I look forward to, and it's a ritual of self-love, and I make sure to indulge in it. Last but not least, have a list of non-negotiables, things that really make you feel good, that you want to do every single day. For me, that's drinking chamomile tea every single night before bed. It just makes me feel so good.
Completely changed my life. I'm living my dream life right now, and if I had to go back and start over, this is exactly what I would do. Number 1, I would start making my bed every single day, and I know that sounds so small, but making your bed's actually a keystone habit, which means it teaches your brain the pathway of how to form a habit so other habits are easier to create. Number 2, I'd start waking up just a little bit earlier. It doesn't have to be crazy or drastic. You can work your way down over the course of 6 months to a year, but waking up a little bit earlier is going to create a little bit of time for you to do things that you want to do. Next, I would create the habit of going on a daily walk just for 20-30 minutes. What this is doing is it's teaching you how to show up for yourself in a way that's realistic, sustainable, and it's a small thing that you can do for your physical and mental health that you can keep consistent. Number 4, I would immediately start working on being nice to myself. I know people think affirmations are stupid and a bunch of hocus pocus, but being kind to yourself will change your entire life. When you're kind to yourself, you change the way that you think about yourself, your abilities, you change the way you perceive the world. Just do it. You can do this by writing affirmations every day. I'll look in the mirror and I'll say kind things to myself before I get ready for bed. You deserve to be nice to yourself. So do it every every day and create it as a habit. Now, number 5, I would start some kind of 1 to 3 step morning and nighttime routine. You can always add on and create a longer morning or nighttime routine, but this is going to get the habit going. For example, say your morning routine is waking up just 30 minutes earlier than usual, going downstairs and making breakfast, going on a 20-minute walk, and then writing affirmations. That is literally amazing. Say your nighttime routine is doing skincare, talking to yourself, saying kind things in the mirror, tidying up your room, and then laying out your outfit for the next day. You want it to be something that's realistic, something that you can keep consistent, and something that's sustainable that you can do every single night or every single morning. Number 6, I would find an audiobook or a podcast that aligns with the changes that I want to make that I can use to habit stack. Habit stacking is taking something that you have to do and pairing it with something that you get to do. So for example, going on a walk and pairing it with listening to an audiobook or a podcast or watching TikToks. I have a podcast called Sad to Savage where I share how I went from literally rock bottom sad to changing my life with habits and routines, and now I'm in my savage phase, if you're interested in learning about healthy habits and routines.
Let's talk about the 5 types of routines you need in your life. Number 1, a wake-up routine. Regardless of what time you wake up, whether morning, afternoon, or evening, the point of this routine is to ground yourself before your day begins. It's giving yourself time before the world around you starts pulling you in different directions. This can be as simple as journaling for 10 minutes every day as soon as you wake up. Number 2, a wind-down routine. Same concept, doesn't matter what time of day you go to sleep, but the point is to begin preparing for bed. This is where you want to allow yourself to relax, move a little slower, unplug, and prep for quality rest. Number 3, an exercise routine. One of the hardest parts of prioritizing our wellness is the consistency. Having a weekly routine where we know what days and what hours we're dedicating to exercise will ensure that movement is always blocked off in our calendar. This can be as simple as walking around the block every day after lunch or committing to the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Number 4, self-care. In the busy world we live in, self-care is often the first thing to go. Think about the last time you spent an extended amount of time truly taking care of yourself. Skincare, reading, spending time on your passion project, these are all examples of ways to practice self-care. Whether once a week or once a day, have a self-care routine and stick to it. And number 5, a cleaning routine. You know that we're believers that a clear space equals a clear mind, and that means maintaining the physical space around you. Whether you want to do a deep clean once a week for a few hours or dedicate 30 minutes to cleaning every day, figure out what works best for your schedule.
5 things I did to make me a hell of a lot happier and to change my life. Number 1, I absolutely stopped asking other people for their opinions on things that I love and I see the beauty in, because it just makes no sense. If you really think about it, the more you listen to other people's opinions and you actually base your life decisions off of other people, you're gonna wake up one day and be like, holy crap, the clothes I wear, the jewelry I have, the man I'm with, the career that I have is all because another person told me that that was the way that I should live my life. Who cares if your best friend or your mom or your boyfriend or whatever doesn't like the shirt that you bought or doesn't like the new necklace that you got or doesn't like the career that you want to do? Do it anyways. Literally, you are the only person who has to live your life. So don't listen to people, because most of the time they're just projecting anyways. Number 2, I completely changed my sleep routine. I value my sleep. I value going to bed at 8:30 and waking up at 5 o'clock every single day. It has completely changed my life for the better. I experience much more sunlight. I feel so much more productive and I get so much more done in my day. Number 3, this is something that I'm still working on, but I'm learning to put my phone away when I'm around other people. When someone comes to my house or I go to someone's house, it was a planned thing. Why would I spend the entire time on my phone? This person wants to be around me. They want to have my conversation. They want to have my company, and I'm going to get off my phone. And if other people want to spend the entire time on their phone, so be it. I'm literally going to sit there and stare at them or stare at the TV or do something else. I'm not going to sit on my phone. It makes me so much happier. I just appreciate the people in my life a lot more. Number 4, I stopped over-consuming on social media. I'm not going to spend hours and hours of my day on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, watching someone else live their life. I also have a life to live and I'm going to live it. Of course, it's a form of entertainment and I will go on it to entertain myself sometimes, but I limit myself because I have my own life to live. Number 5, I go out in nature every single day, whether it's going on a walk, even if it's going on a drive and rolling down my windows and just leaving my home. I do that every single day, and I feel like this is so good for my mental health, and it just gets me motivated and gets me out of the house. I am very passionate about these things because last year I had a terrible year, and this year I am making it an absolute priority to kind of be a little bit selfish and prioritize myself, my health, and my life, and also trust my own opinions and live my life the way that I want to live, not the way other people want me to live it. So
These are 24 habits I highly suggest you start doing in 2024 with little to no explanation. Number 1, get up when your alarm goes off, plain and simple. Number 2, chug water and stretch as soon as you get up. Number 3, no social media first thing in the morning, find something else to do. Number 4, use the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. This is essentially when you have to do something that you don't feel like doing. For example, waking up and getting out of bed when your alarm goes off is count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action, you get up and you do. Number 5, do your skincare earlier in your routine for your morning routine, your night routine. That way you actually ensure that you get it done. Number 6, drink your coffee black. This is way healthier for you. It also is less expensive if you're buying your coffee out. And I saw this girl on TikTok say that she like feels chic when she drinks black coffee, so that made me want to do it. So whatever motivates you. Number 7, make your bed every single day. And my biggest tip here is have simple bedding. I just have 1 throw blanket, 2 throw pillows, makes it super simple and easy to make it, so I actually do it and it sets you up for success. Number 8, meditate. I personally love guided meditations. You can find some really great ones on YouTube, but I recommend you try that. Number 9, get at least a little bit ready every single day. Now this does not mean full glam. It could mean full glam, but whether you work from home, you're going out, you're going to school, whatever it is, figure out what those little things are that make you feel your best. That way you're going to perform better when you feel good. This could just be a little bit of mascara. This could be doing your hair. This could just be putting on a pair of earrings. Whatever it is, make sure you do that every single day. Number 10, go on a daily walk. I have my little girl Callie, so I got to take her for a walk every single day, but whether you have a dog or not, get outside and go for a walk. Or if it's freezing or raining, you can do it on a treadmill, but walk every single day. Number 11 is lift weights. This is so darn beneficial for your bone health. I hear a lot of people talk about it as like functional training, and I love those videos where I see like a mom, and in one clip she's doing a shoulder press at the gym, and then the next clip it's her lifting her child over her head. And it just shows that lifting weights isn't just about lifting weights to like look better or whatever. It's also about keeping your body mobile and strong so that you can do more things in your everyday life, and really helps you to keep your bones and your muscles as healthy and strong as possible as you get older. Number 12, wear sunscreen every single day. Number 13, the 10-minute tidy every single day. If you have more time, do that, but every single night before you go to sleep, set that timer for at least 10 minutes and clean. Morning you is gonna thank you. Number 14, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cleaning method. This is my favorite cleaning method. If you have just a bunch of clutter everywhere, you're very overwhelmed, you pick one item up, 1, put that away, another item, 2, that's number 2, you do that till you get to 5, and then one of 2 things is gonna happen. Either 1, you're gonna gain momentum and then continue to clean, or if not, at least you put 5 things away. Number 15, put things away in the moment. If you get home, don't just throw your keys on the ground, hang them up. I don't know if you throw your keys on the ground, but don't throw your coat on the ground, hang it up, whatever it is, put it away. If you have dirty dishes, pop them right in the dishwasher instead of the sink. Do it in the moment. Number 16, make daily to-do lists. Now I like to do this the night before if I know that I'm gonna have a busy filming or work day or anything. And then for my full-time job, I like to do it towards the end of the work day, make a to-do list of what I need to prioritize the next day. That way, as soon as I sit down on my computer in the morning, I can just get to work and I don't have to figure out what I have to do first. Number 17, cut out negative self-talk. I don't care if you say it's just a joke, no self-deprecating humor. Your mind listens to you and your brain subconsciously tries to find ways to prove that what you tell it is correct. So talk positively about yourself, even if it feels unnatural, because over time, this is really going to build your self-love and your self-confidence. Number 18, tell your loved ones that you love them. We often don't tell the people that we love them enough, so make a habit of doing that at least once a week, and maybe even more. Number 19, adult coloring books, especially when you're watching TV. When you're watching a show and you're scrolling, you don't want to be totally, but then you keep missing because you're scrolling on your phone. Do an adult coloring book while you watch the show, super relaxing, or just as basic stress relief. I love doing this. Number 20, read daily, very important. Number 21, write daily affirmations and or journal. This is something that I'm getting more into, and it makes such a difference when you start your day this way. Number 22 is I wrote drink at least 1 gallon of water every single day. That's my personal goal, but whatever amount of water you need to drink to be healthy for you, make sure that you're drinking that every single day and track it to help you stay consistent. Number 23, daily vitamins. Talk to your doctor about vitamins you need and take them every single day. And number 24, this is one that I'm very excited to start up in 2024. I have done this in the past, therapy, and it makes such a difference. I think literally everybody can benefit from having somebody non-biased that they can talk to, whether you have something big going on in your life that you need help working through or not. I think therapy is something that everybody can benefit from. And if you watch until this part, I would love for you to comment at least 1, maybe more, but at least 1 habit that you are going to stick to in 2024. Love you.